It's simple. You make it home.
$6 gas, food costs soaring, businesses fleeing, and Katie Porter?
Where our economy is today is quite remarkable.
Katie Porter, she's making things worse. Congressional Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
We can't let anyone or anything get in our way.
All-American Homecoming.
New episode Monday at 9.
Now at 10, Governor Gavin Newsom in Southern California this morning ahead of Tuesday's midterm elections. We are live.
And it was a major win for the Los Angeles Football Club. We've got all the highlights from the MLS Cup.
Woohoo! Go LA! We have USC won. We have LAFC. It is a big day on this Sunday. Do you want a ticket giveaway? Who doesn't want 4 tickets to Lightscape at the LA Arboretum? Okay, coming up, you'll have that.
Oh, it's just because the weather is getting gloomy, dry and mild today, but we do have rain on the way. We're going to talk about all of that coming up.
All right, we're getting in the stretch run here. Good morning and welcome to the KTLA Morning News at 10 a.m. I'm Doug Kolk.
And I'm Lauren Lister. And, you know, we have been talking about the big Powerball jackpot. We've been talking about what emojis we would put next to each other's names in our phones.
We have.
And I'm going to reveal what I have decided landed on for you, Doug.
Okay, what do you have?
This all started because Doug has his wife, you know, a heart and a ring. We're going to get to that. So we've been doing a lot of fun stuff, but we also have some really, really tough news this morning. And at the top of the 10, that is what we want to get into. A story we've been following since it happened early this morning. Breaking news out of Point Mugu. That's where 5 people have been killed in a fiery crash.
Yeah, this happened overnight near Mugu Rock. Investigators say one car was going the wrong way. KTLA's Gene Kang is live at Point Mugu, where he spoke to responders on scene. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning, Doug and Lauren. As you mentioned, this is such a tragic story, and CHP Ventura, they're out here. They confirm that 5 people died in this fiery crash in 2 different vehicles. We're going to show you as the fire trucks just moved out of the area, and it is safe to show you this. This is the burned remains of a small SUV. Just so much wreckage to talk about. And as we zoom over, Jose Alvarado, my photographer, is going to show you the blue vehicle. That is a blue Subaru that CHP officers are looking at right now. We're told that a man in his 30s was driving that when he died in that fire crash. Naval police are here as well. They're talking to CHP and the coroner for some reason. We're going to try to find out why. Around 4:30 this morning, a car crashed into a smaller SUV on Pacific Coast Highway just north of Mugu Rock along the Santa Monica Mountain recreation area. This is located close to the Point Mugu Naval Air Station. CHP says a blue-colored Subaru WRX hit a smaller SUV head-on. Both caught fire right away. CHP, as well as first responders, rushed to this area with paramedics. Sadly, it was just too late for the people trapped inside.
They put out the vehicle fires, and following that, we located 5 fatal victims in the 2 vehicles, 4 in a small SUV, which was the main car that caught on fire, and another solo fatality in it was a blue Subaru. It's highly unusual to have this many fatal victims in a vehicle crash like this. A lot of these crashes, there's multiple causes, but oftentimes a lot of it comes from somebody speeding or drunk driving, one of the 2.
CHP believes the people in the SUV may have been family members, but the coroner has not identified any of those victims so far. And they're still investigating which vehicle was going the wrong way and if speed and alcohol or drugs were involved. Now, back out here live, a lot of questions as to who were in those 2 vehicles. Of course, such a tragic situation, and the coroner will be putting out more information on identities, and they'll be learning much more about this situation. Stay tuned to KTLA 5 News for the latest. Reporting live out here in Ventura County, Gene Kang. Back to you in the studio.
Gene, thank you so much. Just such a difficult story. All right, we do have some good news, though. If you're tired of those political ads and flyers, they are about to go away.
And that's because the midterms are Tuesday. But for the campaigns, it's now crunch time.
Both sides are doing everything they can to rally voters to their various causes, and that includes Governor Gavin Newsom.
That's right. He's in Southern California this morning, stomping for a major issue in the Golden State. Jennifer McGraw, live in Long Beach, where the governor is speaking any moment now. Good morning, Jennifer.
Doug and Lauren, good morning. That speech should just get underway here in Long Beach. We're awaiting his arrival here in Long Beach. Take a look. This is a live look inside. We've seen supporters out here all morning long. Governor Gavin Newsom campaigning for California congressional candidates in a close race, while focusing this morning on Proposition 1, which would enshrine abortion rights in the state constitution. The measure, which was put on the ballot by the legislature earlier this year, is a direct response to the Roe v. Wade decision. Proposition 1 will add the right to an abortion and contraception into California state constitution, ensuring these decisions remain a person between the person and their health care provider. Proposition 30, the other thing that he is actually propositioning he's against, it would impose a personal income tax increase on the top earning Californians for the share of their income to fight climate change. Most of the money, about 80%, would go towards rebates for people buying zero-emission cars and to build more charging stations. Ride shares like Lyft are big supporters. However, the confusing twist to this, the governor, who is always promoting clean air and fighting climate change, is against this proposition. He calls it a Lyft scheme, saying it's unnecessary tax hike for Californians. They don't need that, especially because everyone is feeling the effects of high inflation, surging gas prices, and rising cost of living. Now back out here live, Governor Gavin Newsom is also pushing for some congressional candidates, as well as pushing for Proposition 1. But also, while there's been hundreds of supporters here meeting for him, there has been some backlash. We have seen a few protesters out here against Proposition 1, saying that they fear the writing and the language in that proposition and fear and want to be here and speaking on behalf of those of unborn babies. Governor Newsom will spend the rest of the day campaigning around Southern California. Of course, stay with us later this afternoon and we'll bring you the very latest. We're live in Long Beach. I'll send it back to you in Hollywood.
All right, Jennifer McGraw, thank you so much. And in the battle for mayor of Los Angeles, Congresswoman Karen Bass and developer Rick Caruso are making their final pitch to voters. Both candidates hit the road for dueling bus tours this weekend. Caruso canvassing in Boyle Heights Mariachi Square, a predominantly Latino neighborhood, and one where he's receiving significant support. Meanwhile, Bass speaking with voters in South LA, where she has lived and worked her whole life.
It will be a new day in LA. This is real. This is not paid for. These are people who are committed because we know that we can make a change in LA.
I hear them. I understand the Latino community. I'm going to help give them a voice, and they need a voice in this city. They're half of the city of Los Angeles.
The latest UC Berkeley LA Times poll shows a near-dead heat, with Bass receiving 45% to Caruso's 41%. And when you factor in the survey's margin of error, it is a toss-up. Don't forget, KTLA is your local election headquarters. Join us election night, Tuesday, November 8th, for complete live coverage, results, and analysis all night long. And for the latest anytime, you can head to ktla.com.
It was an absolute thrill ride at Banc of California Stadium yesterday. The Los Angeles Football Club taking on Philadelphia, and the championship title game came down to the wire, ending in a penalty kick shootout. The match headed into extra time at 2-2, and Philly looking to have won the trophy after just taking the lead with minutes to play. But LA puts in a miracle header to equalize in the 128th minute. That is the latest goal in MLS history. Now on to penalty kicks. LA goalie John McCarthy makes 2 incredible saves, while his team puts in 3 goals to claim victory. Banc of California Stadium going nuts as the Los Angeles Football Club takes home the crown champions.
So exciting.
For 10 minutes or 15 was like a Halloween movie. And then we finished with a Hollywood movie. I know it was long, these 5 years, but in the end we did it, and we look forward. We want more.
I love that soundbite.
That's great, isn't it?
Halloween to Hollywood. That was smart, clever.
I know some people who were there yesterday, and I know that they stayed up pretty late. Like they just kept partying for the rest of the day. Because
I would imagine.
Yeah, that's
and that was their first title win in MLS history. So
amazing.
That's
amazing
incredible.
Coaching, amazing
And
everything.
the most fun fans. I mean, they are so
Oh, yeah.
just fun.
Crazy.
Seems like a party.
Oh, we're sure.
Okay, so we were talking earlier about people store emojis
Oh, yes.
by people's names in their phone
Because
book.
my wife was saved as Nat Redheart Ring.
Yeah, Yeah. So then we started talking about what emojis we would use for each other, and I came up. These are mine for you, Doug.
Okay.
If we could take the iPad. Okay. So the music notes, because you are in entertainment and you really are an expert